two friends set out on a camping trip together. However, shortly before darkness falls, their car breaks down. Despite going outside to seek help, no one passes through the forest road. After walking for a while, the young campers see a house behind the trees and knock on the door. But there is no sound or sign of life around. Entering the house through the back door, hoping to find a phone, they search around in vain. After all, they can't see much in the darkness. Eventually, growing tired, they decide to sleep there, underneath a blanket. The young friends lie down together, but struggle to sleep for a long time due to the strange paintings hanging on the walls, all of which seem to be looking at them in a peculiar way. Moreover, the paintings are quite terrifying in appearance, falling asleep with fear as they look at the paintings. The young campers wake up the next day to the sunlight streaming into their faces, and shortly after getting out of bed, they look around in horror. This is because the paintings on the walls that disturb them at night are not actually paintings. There are only small windows there. Due to her parents' frequent business trips, the young girl, often left alone, had her loyal dog as her only companion. Thanks to her dog, both a protector and a friend, the young girl could sleep peacefully and feel safe during the nights when she was alone. One night, when her family was once again out of town, the girl woke up suddenly, thinking that one of the faucets was leaking. She went downstairs to check. After turning off all the faucets, she returned to her bed and her dog licked her hand. Noticing that the faucet was still leaking shortly after, the girl, this time, checked all the faucets in the house, one by one, before returning to her room. She extended her arm downward and her dog licked her hand. However, that annoying sound of dripping water persisted. The young girl, now wide awake, realized that the sound was coming from very close, her own bathroom. Upon opening the door, she was met with the sight of her dog hanging from the ceiling, its throat cut. But that wasn't the biggest shock she would experience, as there were words written in her dog's blood on the mirror. Humans can lick too. Jack was absent-mindedly gazing out the window during a boring class.
Suddenly, something caught his eye, shining brightly.
After class, he went down to see what it was and approached the bright object. It turned out to be a photo of a very beautiful girl. The girl had made a peace sign with her hand and was smiling. Jack thought he had never seen such a beautiful girl in his life and immediately started looking for her. He asked everyone on campus, told his neighbors, and even his mother, but no one knew the girl in the white attire. Jack didn't give up. One night, he was startled awake by the sound of laughter. He quickly got up and saw only a fragment of a white dress and a slender silhouette. Thinking it might be the girl, he promptly got up to follow the silhouette. He followed the silhouette all the way outside and saw it across the road. Jack quickly ran across the street and ended up under a truck. When the driver came down to see what had happened, he saw Jack in pieces. In Jack's hand, there was a peace sign.